Elephant Man Podcast Network, grown man conversations dealing with elephants in the room. It's your man, mrbeastshorts. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when new material is coming out. IG Elephant Man _ podcast, Facebook /podcast. Hit the Paleo Hebrew sign in the bottom right corner to subscribe to YouTube. Twitter /Poster Boys. These other channels as well: Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Hebrew Connect TV, Hebrew Sphere. Shout out to Dante. He's coming out with it. He's going to relaunch our Hebrew Sphere 2.0 coming out. We're going to see what's going on with that. Woke Baby says, please subscribe. All right. Blessings to everybody that is coming in. Blessings to you all. We just thank the Most High for another edition. We about to have more recordings, more uploads, more than Sunday evening, because I can't wait no week to hang out with my peeps. So I got to find another time during the day, and even if it's a pre-recorded message, I want to hang out and get information out there. Shalom, blessings to everybody. It's after the name. You love Yah. Salama. Blessings to you. You love Yah. Blessings. Ruhama. Blessings. Blessings to you. Shalom. Blessings. Sharice Reed. Shalom. Blessings to you guys. Let me know if y'all was in yesterday for shout out to Karis, Brother Karis, for that prayer. It was very, very powerful yesterday on his channel. We was praying for the peace in the Middle East. We was praying that they're trying to get our Don P. Yehuda Salama, blessings to you, Salama, blessings to you, and Malachi. I got your email. I'm gonna send an email. Shalom, blessings to you. We send an email back this week, and we're gonna set it up. We're gonna set all these different things up. We always be having a lot going on. I will say it, we will get to our game show. We will get to our panel. But I just seen this right here. Something always coming up every other day, like really pretty much every other hour. But this story is not that old. About the Beast, Mr. Beast. I call him the Beast. Mr. Beast, right? He dug 100 wells in Africa. And we're going to watch the little video, and then we're going to ask y'all some questions about it. Very, very interesting. So blessings to y'all. Motivation for the day. Let's read it. Leviticus 26:42. Then I will remember my covenant with Jacob, and I will remember my covenant with Isaac, and I will remember my covenant with Abraham, and I will remember the land. Praise Yahushua HaMashiach. And he's a covenant keeping Abba, and he changes not. Blessings to all. Also, I got why is this taking a long time to open up? There we go. Cover crops. Garden cover crops 101. If you're on the Facebook page, it's a free cover crops webinar coming up on November the 21st, 5:30 p.m. Central. If you can get your phone up to that QR code, that's a live QR code, you can scan that one and sign up for the free Save Your Seat. If not, then you could go to the Elephant Man Podcast Facebook and sign up on it on there. So blessings to everybody. We're gonna go into this and share a few other things too. And so let's get it going. Let's go right into this video. And then it's very, very interesting. I don't know if you guys know Jason Camphor. Blessings to you. Shalom. Yes, please hit that like, hit that up thumbs up button, and like and subscribe, and then also share on your page so other people can get in here as well. So Mr. Beast is one of the widely known YouTuber with over 210 million subscribers. That man he got a lot of subscribers. He's ranked in the top 10 with YouTubers. And so he went over to Africa and he dug some wells in different places in Africa. I'm going to show the whole video. Video is only 10 minutes. Don't log off. You never heard of him. And that's crazy, too. I never heard of him either. I went to the grocery store. He had a Mr. Beast candy bar in there. And Lynn, blessings to you, Lynn. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. You can't hear a thing. Something's wrong with my device. I can't hear a thing. Can y'all hear me? Because I've been talking for a good 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man, because I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so Mr. Beast is, and that's interesting too. A lot of people know him. He got over 210 million subscribers. Yeah, fair use. I'm about to play that first. I'm gonna play the fair use before I play the video. So let's go right to the fair use thing before I go right into that. All right, fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Again, fair use. All right, let's get right into the video. I'm going to make it bigger. Fair use is for educational purposes only. It's only 10 minutes. You can go run and make you a turkey bacon sandwich. And come on back. Check it out. Here we go.
Whoa, water! Oh, crap!
You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second.
One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're going to love this video.
Combined, these 100 wells are going to give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink. And after building some more wells on this side of Kenya, we flew south to the school system of Nairiri. And let's just say they were really happy to see us.
How's it going? Not expecting this.
Thank you for the welcome.
I'm not even sure how to react. I appreciate it, everybody.
This village threw a welcome ceremony upon our arrival, and Nolan got really into it.
Nolan's the most awkward person I've ever met, and that's a lot coming from me.
And after being shown around the school,
here comes our guest.
How's it going? Oh, you having a good day? It's nice meeting you.
One of the teachers showed me where the students currently get their water, which is from this river. That's extremely unsafe to drink.
This is where your students used to get water from?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Students complaining of diarrhea, infections like typhoid, because this is the water we've been using. So we try to treat, but you see, look at it, but at the end of the day, life has to move on. You have to get some water anyway.
This situation is obviously extremely sad. These children's lives are being limited and sometimes cut short from being forced to drink unsafe water. But at least for this village, we're going to put an end to it right now.
I don't think this John's gonna fit. I'm a big guy. Let's see if we can find some water. Whoa. It is raining! It's beautiful!
After the water comes out of the ground, it's fed into enormous barrels like this one. And once they're built into the water tower, all of the neighboring villages will not only have clean drinking water, but a pressurized water source as well, which in short means no more doing laundry and unsafe water.
And boom! On a scale of 1 to Nolan's mom, how heavy is it?
Nolan's mom times 2.
Oh, God. Dude, I'll push you off of it.
All right, here we go. Under control.
We built 20 more wells in Kenya, and after we were done, bro has another well in.
Don't worry, I have more water in my other shoe.
We're told that success is all about making it on your own.
And just so you know how we built these first 29 wells, we used this giant drill to dig hundreds of feet into the ground, past the polluted sources and into an enormous aquifer of pure drinkable water. After that, we spent time installing pipes so that people all around Africa can access water from spigots like this one in Nairiri.
Let's see how it tastes. Like water. It took me about a minute to fill this 5-gallon drum. How much water can this provide a day?
3,600 gallons a day.
Not only will this well cover the 400 kids at this school, but literally the entire neighborhood and village around this school can use this well.
We say thank you for the water.
Oh, no problem. This thing can basically pump nonstop for 30 years.
You would think that having an effect of this magnitude would require the resources and funding of a large government, but that's not true. Solving this problem is possible and something humanity should all be putting effort in to fix.
What's the secret of success?
To be honest, just find something you love doing and do it for a long period, and eventually you'll succeed. So I'm gonna bring it super close. See us? Is that cool? If you look up, it's recording. All right, well, I'm gonna get close. All right. Yeah, you can see yourself.
We were also able to install a well for this village and these 12 other villages. And while we were finishing these wells, we were also able to update one of their schools with brand new computers.
How are they liking it?
They really like them.
Glad to see it turned out well.
And we also updated the classrooms with new furniture, installed shelves and filled them with new books, donated a soccer ball for every student, and even put modern whiteboards and projectors in all the classrooms.
Do you guys like the projector?
We were using a chalk and had a lot of dust, but today everything is clean. We truly appreciate it.
No problem. It's the least we could do.
But then when we flew out to the site of the 45th well, we realized this community had it even harder. Every time they need to get water, they need to take a treacherous mile-long hike through the jungle. And that mile-long hike also happens to be on a giant mountain.
I wake up very early, about 4 o'clock, so that I can fetch water for the school.
We are not safe fetching water here. That place is very slippery. Chances of getting an injury is very high.
So while we worked on their well, the community took me to see how they currently source their water.
You guys would have to make this trip how many times a day?
2 times.
2 times a day. Oh, wow. So a typical student would carry something like this?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. If 200 students did this every day, how hard could it be?
It could be very hard.
Oh boy. Dang, this is very steep. We're just walking down this mountain forever.
Every day.
It was actually surprising how difficult this hike was. And these people go through all of that just to get to the spigot. That's water is still unsafe to drink.
This is where you guys get your water from normally?
Yes.
And filled with water, these jugs can weigh up to 40 pounds, which is insane for these children to be carrying up this mountain.
The ladies can carry 2 of those.
Oh, I totally can as well then.
And as soon as these jugs were filled, it was time to head all the way back up.
Hurry up, let's go.
He's not even sweating or anything. I got it.
And now, instead of spending hours a day for unsafe water, their new well is only 10 feet away from the school. So
They can just fill it up here now. I'm too tired.
And so we were on our way to the next village where we built our 46th well, but we ran into a little problem. We found out that this village is divided in half by this huge, dangerous river. It may not look like much now, but when the rainy season comes, the water comes up this high and literally swallows this bridge.
And why this bridge is such a big deal is the village is over there, the hospital and schools are over there, so they're crossing this bridge multiple times a day.
Despite how dangerous this bridge is, it's their only option.
This river, when it is swollen, it can sweep away people, students, or even animals. In the recent past, we have lost about 3 people trying to cross this river.
This loss of life is insane and absolutely unacceptable. The moment we heard about this, we knew we had to help. So while we started work on a new bridge that would let them reach their well, we then traveled over 2,000 miles from Kenya to the country of Zimbabwe.
We've been in Africa for over a week, and we still have a lot more wells to do.
You kind of smell.
I know, it's weird. I showered this morning.
Wow.
Yeah. If you let me finish, I can put my arms down. Can I count on you two to finish these wells with me?
Yes.
First on the agenda was to check out a local hospital that was in dire need of clean water. Upon entering, we learned how big of an impact this clinic had on the village.
How many kids do you guys give birth to a year here?
In a month, about 50.
Do 600 births a year? Wow.
But unfortunately, the pregnant mothers at this clinic have to walk over a mile just to get water, and then carry these heavy buckets all the way back. However, the good news is we paid for the construction of a new modern well for them. All that needed to be done now was to turn it on.
Step into Wix Studio. where creative freedom meets absolute efficiency.
All right, Nolan, are you ready?
I'm ready. Over.
Let me get a dramatic zoom in. Nolan, I pressed the button. Is it working?
It's flowing.
Oh. Do we want to go check it out?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I love how people are immediately just getting water right now. This is easily the coolest thing ever.
Nolan here is a professional dancer. Yes. He will join.
How do I always end up dancing?
What is he doing? Oh gosh. I won't make you watch this anymore.
Besides ensuring access to clean water, a lot of the students at this village lack transportation. So we decided to give all of them new bicycles.
I know it looks like a lot of kids, but we bought a lot of bikes. Full disclosure, I don't know how to ride a bike.
Jimmy only knows how to give away bikes.
Never learned how to ride one. Let's break in all the new bicycles. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, everyone's passing me. Be careful, I don't know how to ride a bike. I don't want to hit anyone. You want to ride it? All right, go for it, little man. Okay.
And after giving away the bikes, we continue building wells until we reach
well number 69.
This solar-powered well is specially designed to aid the farmers in this village by providing more than enough water for all of their crops and livestock, even during the dry season without any electricity.
Each panel is 200 watts. Then it's attached to a pump. The pump can pump 5,000 liters every hour. Basically, it's unlimited amount of water for this entire village.
That's incredible.
And after we left Zimbabwe, we wanted to continue to give water to communities all across Africa. So we built more wells in Uganda, Somalia, and Cameroon. If you want to see more of what we did in Cameroon, there's a whole video about that coming soon on the Philanthropy channel. Spending time in these villages really made me reflect on the importance of building wells, how it brings water to farms to feed the hungry, how it provides clean conditions for hospitals, and most importantly, how it helps the children of this next generation live long, healthy lives and build the future for all of these communities.
We await a new dawn of clean drinking water. Water is life.
And with some help from the locals, we finally finished a new bridge that this community can use for the next 100 years.
Lives have been saved, families will come together, the worries will be gone.
The 100 wells we built in this video will change a lot of lives, but not enough. Which is why before you go, I want to urge you all to go to beastphilanthropy.org/wells or click the link in the description and donate money if possible. We're literally not profiting a dime off this video. 100% of the money we raise is going to go towards building more wells like you saw in this video all around the globe. I know it's weird that a YouTuber has to do all this stuff, but someone's got to do it. And if no one else is, we're going to do it. As you can tell, it really does change the lives of the communities where we build them. And finally, well 100.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
All right. Very interesting video. Very interesting video, man. You know, what you guys think about that? I mean, we have it's pretty much tossed up in the air for two different ways. One way is some people are saying, yo, it's exploity, come in, white savior, this, that, and the other. But on the flip, those people lives has changed as far as with fresh water, because you can live without food for longer than you can you live without fresh water, you know. So on one hand, it could be that, you know, white savior exploity move, but on the flip side, man, so many lives is being changed with that. And shout out to Stepping Stones to Home. If you haven't seen that video, watch it, where they did the exact same thing, I think with one or two. They dug some wells. So shout out to Stepping Stones to Home for doing that too. And we have to do more things like that. And guess what? When I had talked to them, it costs about, I thought it was going to cost thousands of bucks. It literally costs, like, I think they told me $3,500. And then pray for Brother Tour too. He just, you know, had surgery and all that. But it literally costs like $3,500 per well. You know what I mean? $3,500 per well. So I know it's under 5,000 what he was saying. You know what I mean? For them to do it. And I'm not, you know, but I'm just saying it could be done. We take advantage of a lot of different things over here. We can go buy water. We got tap water that's we might not like it, but it's clean enough for us to drink it. We have just all kind of water, man. So we can't take for granted recreational water, fresh chlorine pool and stuff like that. And so we are nation builders. But one thing that stops a lot of stuff like that from happening is gatekeepers and bureaucracy. And I'm not going to turn this into a negative show. Gatekeepers and bureaucracy stops a lot of philanthropic projects from happening, you know. Whether it's exploiting, whether it's to give him a pat on the back, a pat on the head, I don't know. But even if he do mean it to get likes, subscribers, or whatever the motive other than to help people out, sometimes the Most High put it on people's heart too. Sometimes the Most High put it on people's heart too. Because you think about when we came out of Babylon, Persia was right there to let us rebuild. Right? They like, yeah, y'all can go ahead. A decree from Darius and all of them to go ahead and build the temple and rebuild and all that. And they wasn't nowhere near in covenant with the Most High. So he can use a nation, anybody to do those different types of things. But I'm saying, if we get focused, stuff like that can happen. I'm going to read the comments in a second. But then I guess I seen this too. It said, he got some pushback. It said activists are upset Mr. Beast for building 100 wells in Africa. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I got to vet all of the sources. It said Mr. Beast's latest video, on which 69 million views on YouTube, built 100 wells across Africa, unlocking access to drinking water for 500 million people. Right, and then so it just I don't know who these activists are. You know what I mean? Who's supposed to be the real thing that makes these activists mad is that Mr. V solved the problem for very little money and a very little time, and that by doing so cheaply and quickly is highlighted the inefficiency graft of the existing organizations and solutions. But to this person's point, whoever this person is, it don't take a lot, right? You always got to get all kinds of permits and permissions from bureaucracy and governments and all this different things. So I'm curious to see what kind of okay did he get to go all the way across the continent to be able to put those wells in, because it always be different walls coming up. So you can't really do that. While American YouTuber Mr. Beast's goal was to provide clean drinking water for over 500,000 people, activists say his actions shame the Kenyan government and help perpetuate the stereotype that Africa is dependent on handouts. Now that's Yahoo News starting crap. So I actually read the article. The two people deliberating Mr. Beast are, one, a Kenyan politician for whom this is embarrassing, and two, a woman who founded a 501c3 based in Cambridge, Massachusetts, who raised $131,000 in 2020 and spent $83,000 on themselves. So that's some crazy stuff right there. So I don't know. It's very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Ooh, we lost a lot of people. I'll start reading it. But anyway, it's all good. But then I seen, the exact same thing. So I don't know if it's really somebody or is it some fans defend Mr. Beast from ridiculous cancellation by activists who slam him for being a white male figure. So I don't know if that's some race baiting or if it's legit, and that's from what? That's from what? New York Times or New York Post, right? I'll leave those links to those stories. You can read them, but it's always some crap, man. So I'm gonna read some comments and see what's going on. But also, let me share that too. From yesterday, we was praying. Shout out to CARES, Middle East Conflict Prayer, Quest to Unite Africa, and I'm gonna share that website as well in a second if I remember. But let's look at some of you guys' comments. So like I said, even if it's exploiting, I wouldn't be surprised if he got pushed back. Yeah. Yeah, the oppression is real crazy. So he might. Yeah, I'm glad as well. I'm glad that they have wells. It did make a difference. Exactly. Even if the motives is wrong, which from the surface it doesn't look. Even if the motives are wrong, they got access to clean water, and unless you do something to the water. I'm not saying he's gonna do or anybody gonna do anything to me. Yeah, you know what I mean. So let's see. So let's see what else. Anybody else say anything? Yes, T3 and Me. So it's just about shout out to T3 and Me as well as Stepping Stones to Home and others. Go over there. So we got a different outlook as coming from over here in the States, and when we go back to the continent, we have access to different things. Now, one thing that I found out that's very interesting, you just can't get up and go to a Lowe's or a Menards or a Home Depot and just get supplies and start building stuff. Some stuff is hard. It's difficult to get in, and tariffs and taxes and expenses. But once you get past the different barriers of entry, you should be able to do those different things. But like I said, Stepping Stones to Home said they did it well for like 3,500. I want to say. If you go back and watch that video, they was talking about they dug a well. Time to build the land. Amen. It is time to build the land. Yeah, and it says Stepping Stones to Home. Thank you. Stepping Stones to Home did 2 boreholes or wells and renovated school walkway area. Absolutely. Amen. Amen. So yeah, we'll be praying for him in his upcoming surgery, Brother O'Toole. Stepping Stones to Home. Exactly. Exactly. You read my mind on that one. So yeah. They're getting subscribers with every subscriber is money. I'm not sure. But you know what? Mr. Beast has like got 210 million subscribers. So I don't know what the motive was, if it is a motive. Oh, look at this. It's interesting. It's funny when they wouldn't allow Moses to help in Flint, but allow others to go to other countries and assist. That's interesting. I didn't think about that, you love y'all. Yeah, Flint water was dirty for a while right here in the States, as well as Jackson, Mississippi. Right, for a while, it was jacked up. They were sending cases of water down right here in the States. Right here in the States. So that's crazy. That's interesting. I forgot about the water crisis that was in there. Shalom. Blessings to you. Somebody say who you are on Facebook. Look how I see it. It's an anonymous silhouettes. So shalom. Blessings to you anyway. Brother Darnell Parker, I'm on your Facebook page listening. Can you tell I'm here? I don't see anyone else in the comments. They're on the Facebook. I'm sorry, they're in the YouTube. So a lot of the people that subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I'm streaming on YouTube, and I'm streaming on 2 YouTube channels. I mean, 1 YouTube channel and 2 Facebook channels. That's why you don't see these comments, Brother Daryl. Blessings to you. Is Flint water still dirty? I heard that Flint water still dirty. I'm gonna look into that and see. And if it is, that's a shame. Yeah, because we need to get that water done too. And I think if they was to dig the pipes up and run a new water system, it was under 2 million, 3 million. You know what I mean? And so people get $3 million in endorsements, let alone be able to fix Flint. You know what I mean? And so it's just crazy how we do our own citizens. So I don't know if it's a publicity stunt. I don't know. Orlando, what's going on, brother? We got to get you back on here, man. Shalom. Blessings to you. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm going to share this other site. Share the screen. Quest to Unite Africa. Actually go on here too. Okay? Quest to Unite Africa.org. This is not the from Mr. B's story. But it's just what we were praying for and with yesterday. Very, very cool. Donate, volunteer, emergency prep. investing in Africa. Quest to Unite Africa is a non-for-profit organization. We are donor funded for a mission to build economic infrastructure in Africa for the benefit of the African diaspora and African people. Each company listed is a distinct legal entity from Quest to Unite Africa because we are not a brokerage organization nor directly involved with investor relations. We are unable to process your request to purchase shares and different things like that. So Tanzania, and go to that site. I put the site in the chat. You can also help out with Patreon, Economic Village, heavy equipment. They need different things like that, right? So go on the site, visit the site, and it will help. So it just shout out to Mr. Beast for doing that. If his motives is nothing but to help people, man, shout out to you, right? I won't look at it and say, yo, it's white savior complex trying to, help us, trying to rescue us, this, that, and the other. But to Ruhamar's point too, do you know that Africa is the most resources, the most natural resources is on the continent? Cobalt, gold, diamonds, right? Rare, precious metals, right? So, in hindsight, if the people on the continent had access to and ownership to the resources under their feet, would they be in a position to drink dirty water, or would they be able to build more? Right? It's colonialism. You know what I'm saying? And so fake scenarios for YouTube. This could be fake scenarios for YouTube clicks. So yeah, I don't know. And it's not to see this. I didn't put this show to say what's the motives of Mr. Beast, because it'll come out if it's anything other than to help people out. Abba Yahuwah says the king's heart is in his hand. He'll turn it any which way he please, even those who are not in covenant with him. Not to say Mr. Beast is not in covenant with him, but whoever, he'll turn the hearts of the king any way he pleases. And so yeah, so they got these fresh, they got the different resources right underneath their feet, worth billions of dollars, right? And yet they can't get fresh drinking water in their communities, right? Railway systems, highways, the money that's the wealth that they're walking on, they could create a whole wonderful infrastructure that is out of this world, right? Build it up, look better than Vegas, better than Dubai with the resources, but they don't own the resources, nor do they have access to the resources, nor can they mine them, right? And trade them and sell them. Other company, entity, and people own those resources. So now what? You at the hand of whoever to come and save and rescue and help you. Again, I'm not ragging on brother Mr. Beast. Shout out for him for doing that if his motives are pure. Only time will tell with that. Also too, we have to she said I'm trying to get considering purchasing a small reverse osmosis system. Okay. Let us know how that turned out. Let us know how that turned out. But let me know what y'all feel about that. Also, too, another guy, I want to share this with y'all. I was working this summer, and it was another famous YouTuber guy by the name of Tommy G. And at first, well, a lot of his videos that he makes, he got 1 million subscribers. He's from Milwaukee. And matter of fact, when he came out to shoot the video this summer, he only had 700,000 subscribers. Now he got 1.9 subscribers, as you can see right there. Is it showing? Yeah. So we doing our thing. We doing the growing and doing the growth culture. And shout out to Progressive Faith Farms Church, Pastor Whitaker, and all them. So they came to Gary, and it just so happened that this is called America's Gangster Ghost Town, Gary, Indiana. So he go to these different places all over, Latin Kings, Chicago Gang War, and all these different things. But he came over here to Gary, Indiana, and I was out there. So I'm in this video, very interesting. But when he came to do this video, I guess it was to show the gangster ghost town. A lot of the different cities that we live in, they overran. You know how it is. From Detroit, Milwaukee, St. Louis, parts of Georgia, Mississippi, whatever. It's desolate and ran over. You know what I mean? Because if no commerce is coming in, then the city can't be built up. So Gary was a big steel town. You know what I mean? And we know how it is. A lot of the steel mills shut down, and then so you know how it is. So he came and did this about Gary Gangster Town, and I'm gonna show you a little part of the video what I was in it. He might let me see. It's interesting. Okay.
Last year, I made $403,919 using e-farming.
Daddy ain't been home.
Oh, you know.
What we're looking at here, Press.
99%.
Good, my boy.
All right, so I'm gonna say fair use, and I don't know if it's cursing in it. If it is, I apologize, family. Let's check it out.
So we've done our fair share of law breaking and rule breaking for this channel, but when a cop directly pulls up and warns us, do not go in there. Oh, listen, especially when you got rappers with promising careers with you, you got to make sure that they're okay too.
We went to go sneak in one last building, but as we were doing so, we noticed across the street something that looked interesting. We decided to go check it out.
Sir, can you tell us what we're looking at here?
All right, so this is Progressive Faith Community Farms, a junior urban master producer classes we have for 7 weeks. And then we have them come out here, go from theory to practice. They actually learn urban agriculture and urban farming.
That's beautiful.
So they're learning how to, we got goats, we got ducks, we got sheep. Oh, not sheep. Goats, ducks, and chickens is what I meant to say. So they're growing all kinds of vegetables over here and stuff like that. So
I'm sure. What got you into farming?
Prices went up, and then they was just talking about, this food desert and different things like that. So I just want to just learn how to do it myself. So I just start putting seeds in the ground, and it's so fresh, and it's amazing to go in the back and cut your own salad. Cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and it's just fresh. It tastes different. It just really tastes different.
We're doing a story on, I call this kind of America's gangster ghost town a little bit.
Okay,
okay. It's the most abandoned city in America.
Yeah, it's one of the most abandoned cities. That's why we're trying to revitalize it. And we can repurpose a lot of these lots. We can clean them up, we can repurpose it, and we can have fresh fruits and vegetables grown throughout Gary, Indiana. We can repurpose it, we can bring it back.
Was it your parents or your grandparents that were enjoying it?
Grandparents.
So your grandparents were in a prosperous time.
Oh yeah.
And then shortly after that, things started leaving the city.
Right.
Sure. Would you want to take us on a tour of the farm?
Well, I guess I can show you.
Yeah.
Elephant Man Podcast Network. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Right here. It's closed right now, but it's the Harmony fridge. And what we do is we have fresh produce we put in there. And anybody, day or night, can come in and get food. Right now, it's not working. Or it's working, but there's no produce in there. So we got fresh cheese in there, eggs, everything like that. And they can come and pretty much shop for free. So this is Faith Farm CDC. This is Pastor Whitaker. He's in charge of right here.
I'm Tommy G. Nice to meet you.
Tommy G.
Yes, sir. Describe Gary, Indiana in 3 words.
We're gonna get there.
Okay.
So tell me.
Right through the fence, right through the fence, right through the fence, right through that house. Drop it. They'll get it. Come on.
They use the bathroom?
Oh, he took off with it.
Yeah, of course they use the bathroom.
Miss Frida, what got you into farming?
Pastor Curtis asked me if I was to do it. I'm a nurse, a farmer by choice. So I was already nursing. I know food was medicine. I know food was health. When he asked me would I come out here and do it, I didn't know anything about farming. So I took a master gardener class.
We're here with Miss Frida, a shining example of what can happen right in the community.
Right in the community in Gary, Indiana.
Where can people find this place?
It is 656 Carolina, Gary, Indiana. And the phone number is 219-880-0850. Okay,
hey,
you guys take care.
Thank you so much. Folks, I think anywhere you are, it doesn't matter if you're in the most abandoned city in America, the slums, a nice part, anywhere, action is the ink that writes the story of your life. So if you put seeds in the soil, you put words to paper, you invest your time, your money, your effort, good things are going to happen for you.
That's dope.
So remember that, bro. And spread love, positivity.
All right. So when come to the area and try to get, Gary's gangster ghost town, and is an abandoned school across the street. I think they're going to go up in there and film. They've seen the animals, and Abaya gets the glory. The timing of that was incredible because I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was until after whatever, what I mean. So my sons knew who he was. So, but it's very interesting. But and I didn't show that to toot my horn, but I showed that to show what Abba Yahuwah is doing in this end time. We are resilient people. We are blessed people. We are a nation people, and the story is not over for us, right? Because we live in different places, and sometimes you can exploit those places or look to exploit those places and say, "Yo, look at this! This ran down. It's this, that, and the other." No, but the people that's created in the image and likeness of the Most High Yah are there, right? And as long as we work together, we can do the same thing. We can build wells. We can raise funds. We can do these different things. I don't look at it as a handout if someone comes to my community and help, if they don't have no other motives, but to actually help us out. And, it says, give a man a fish, he eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Of the words of Arrested Development. No, back in the day. I'm aging myself. But so we want fishing poles. We want to learn how to fish. We want to teach our community how to fish, whatever it is, not just fish, but planting seeds, fruits, vegetables, right? That's a life skill, right? Electrician, carpentry, right? Plumbing, right? Building trade, automotive trade. We need to do these different things so we can sustain our community, right? We want to be able to sustain our community and not be exploited all the time. All right, so let me see what the comments we're gonna get on up out of here. Yeah, that's crazy. That the timing. I knew that was Abba Yahuwah's will. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Praise Yahusha. Praise Yahusha. We teach and learn. We teach and learn, and we bless each other. And we are resilient people. So that young man came to, like I said, to come to get footage of a ran down town, and Abba Yahuwah was like, no, you're going to walk away with seeing something blessed, something positive from this town and from many towns like that. Amen. Amen. So it's all good. It's all good. So praise Yahusha. Oh, thank you, Ruhama. Blessings to you. Shalom. Blessings to everybody. Again, I wanted to pat myself on the head or anything like that, but it was just so crazy the timing of that. We was outside. So I'm gonna show this one little video too about from Purdue University. We getting out of here. It's a minute video. Check it out. It's a blessing. When I joined the Gary Food Council, they was like, hey, would you like to get some kids trained in the Junior Master Gardener course? I said, I don't have the course. They said, we got it. We get you all the materials and everything. And then we taught high schoolers, really middle school up to high school, the Junior Master Gardener course for 8 weeks, right? And so once we got this group of kids through the Junior Master Gardener course, we went from theory to practice. We tried to bring them out to different gardens and farms so they can show what they know. The reason it's important is because, one, they need to know where their food come from. Two, it is a skill that needs to be brought back into our community. If you start them young, then by the time they get of a certain age, they'll be somewhat of a professional.
I'm going to learn how to master and grow certain crops so we can have a more healthy and sustainable community. We give these plants, so we can get a good amount of nutrients to our community and get them back to health.
But it's all because of Gary Food Council and Purdue Extension's Lake County giving us the material. Purdue Extension's Lake County is a gem in our community. People need to frequent and access that. Great staff, very helpful, very informative. So I think the support in the education, that's how Purdue Extensions helped me. Praise Yah, praise Yah. So what the enemy meant for evil, Abba Yahuwah meant for good. And until it's time for us to leave and or whatever, we gonna put our hands to the plow literally, and we gonna do what we gotta do for our community, not by might or by power, but by his ruach, by his spirit. So we're not gonna worry about no bureaucracy. We're not gonna worry about none of that stuff. We're gonna put our hands to the plow, and we're gonna bless the Most High. What does it say right here? You never know what El is doing in your life, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings, blessings. Okay. All right, blessings, blessings. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. So hopefully you got blessed by today's show. We want to do some inspirational things as well. So Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grown Man. Let's see can Woke Baby get us a dance.